has that kind of power, you know. It could put a smile on your face, or it could take you back to a place where you were happy, or it could remind you of a sadder time, or someone that you've lost that you rekindled back with because of a song. It has so many different aspects to touch people emotionally, you
Yep.
know?
Yep.
And to me,
Yeah.
that's a superpower, you
Yeah.
know? And
That's
um,
very empowering actually to all people. And Jared Allen actually have created the song "Candle in the Window" or "By the Window."
people just call it the candle song.
The candle song.
I'm just going to call it Candle in the Window.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're going to go ahead and label it as. I'm hoping soon that we'll have an EP. I'll have 5 songs out, and there'll be something on Spotify and, you know, all the local media outlets that we can really do this. I've been kind of being reserved because I don't want to just throw it out. You know, sometimes
You're so humble.
if you put it out there too fast, people kind of get the wrong message, you know? So I'm trying to put those puzzle pieces together and make it to where when it's done right the first time, and it's not, you know, well, we can go back and do this, or we should have done that, or I'm trying to put out a great product, you know?
I hear you.
And I want to do that with all of my music. And it's really hard as an artist because you just want to play and you want to put it out there, and you're like, everybody needs to hear this, or da 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 da. And you have to really pull your reins back, and you have to really look at the future part of it, because once it's out there, it's out there.
Yep.
You know, and just
You
going.
you cannot take it back
Yeah,
and then
just-
relaunch again. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't
you know,
work that way.
I put a video out last year on Memorial Day and went to the Veterans Graveyard out in Henderson. And I was just going to do a small video as a tribute, because nobody there I know is buried there. You know, I'm from Mississippi, so, but
And I love the
those
accent.
guys, those guys fought for me too, whether they're from Nevada or whether they're from Utah or whether they're from Mississippi or Florida or
Wherever,
Iowa,
yes.
every corner of our
Yep.
great nation, those guys fought for me too.
Yep.
So, and I'm doing a video, and all of a sudden people start putting money in my guitar case, and I'm like, no, that's not why I'm here. No, 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 no. And I couldn't stop them, you know, and they were like, can we film you? And I'm like, of course, you know. And by the time it was over, I had like $64.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm leaving out, and I look over, and they have a donation box in the front. So I take the money and I just go put it in the donation box. So, you know, it's for the veterans anyway. So
Yes,
why not it be for the care of where they're laid to rest?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So that's what it's all about for me. You know, money's never going to bring me the happiness I'm looking for, because that involves people smiling out in the audience back at me. And I think
That is a reward right there.
and I think my one treasure that I'm looking for, Maria, is like when I'm singing one of my songs and I stop and everybody continues to sing it back to me.
Yeah, that is amazing.
That's the treasure I'm looking for. And I don't think,
Oh.
and those things money can't buy, you know, and to push it to that level, you know, yeah, I'm willing to go that far. I'm willing to go that far, you know, and hopefully people take my songs because they're not generalized towards anything negative or anything that's. I have a song called Back Around about a breakup, and it says, come back around even if you don't love me, girl, just know I'm still your friend. I want to see that smile again, baby. Come back around. You
I
know?
like that.
And it's not about.
Do you really believe in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You know, I mean,
What do you think about a relationship that breaks up and they start actually falling apart or away from each other?
it's hard. It's hard. You know, I've had 2 divorces. I've been a single father for the past
You have 2 divorces?
21 years.
I think
Yeah.
you're not doing something right.
Well, you know, I have an expectation, you know, and I think certain people have a certain criteria of what they expect, you know, as far as boundaries, you know. And once, you know, you've laid those on the table and they're not met, and you recognize that they're not taking the effort to meet that criteria to keep the bond tight or woven, and you see where they're willing to let it tether and separate, you have to reevaluate what you want in your life, you know, and as an individual, I think we all have the right to have a certain criteria of what we expect from our partner that we are to share our life with. And if things aren't going in the direction that you want them to, you try to work on them. You know, forgiveness is one of my big things because I'm not a perfect person.
Nobody's
you know?
perfect.
I'll be the first one to admit, you know, I've got faults that I hate to admit to myself these days. But here's the thing, though. I'll own those. I'll own them, you know, especially if you have a bond that you're working towards or a relationship that you're wanting. You know, you have to put in that effort. You have to put that work
Do you
in.
believe in compromising?
Of course. Of course. On certain levels.
Yeah.
On certain levels. Now, the things that I will not compromise on are loyalty, honesty, and respect. Because without those three, I don't think there's really a relationship. Because if you don't respect the relationship, you're never going to be trustworthy in it, and you're never going to be loyal to it. If you don't have the loyalty, you're never going to respect it, and you're never going to invest the trust into it. So without those three things, and making those the main criteria, I don't think you have anything worth investing yourself into. You know? But if you do work at those three things, and it's obvious, that's something to build on. Because today people are just like, me, 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 me.
Yep.
Everything's so quick, even with the younger generation.
Yeah.
If they want something, boom,
Younger
there it
or
is.
older, the
Yeah,
generation
you know,
is all me.
there
me,
it
me.
is on the internet. You know,
Yeah.
it's right there in their pocket. Boom, there it is. Where when we were younger, we had to be patient and wait. You know, we had, yeah. If you wanted something when you were younger, you had to wait a couple weeks before you got it. You didn't just, you know, you couldn't just order it on the internet and it was there in 3 days by Prime.
Yeah.
You know, you had to wait on it to get there. So
We are more patient.
yes, you had to have that, you know, ability to be okay without it until you get it.
Yeah, that's true.
And some people these days,
They are too spoiled these days.
just me, and,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, just gobble it up, you know,
Yeah.
and kind of like with my music, I can throw it out there, but I'm only going to get so far if I just do that.
Yep.
But if I
Proper
stay
planning is important.
exactly, but if I stay patient and I respect my agenda, I stay loyal to my agenda, and I trust in my music, it's going to get me where I want to go.
Yep.
Just like in any relationship, like with us, you know, once, you know, we start getting this thing going, you know, I'll learn to trust that you're going to have my back and I'm going to have your back. You're going to be loyal to what I'm doing. I'm going to be loyal to what you're doing. And we can relate off of that. And people
Yep.
will notice that that's genuine.
Yeah.
But if you don't have those things, people are also going to notice that.
Of
you
course,
know?
yes, of course. But I'm a good actress.
Are you?
No, just kidding.
Well, I'm trying to be. You know?
You're gonna.
I would like to be the next
I'm
George
gonna-
Clooney. Maybe a little late.
I'm gonna train you. Don't worry. Yes. Well, that will be coming up. Musician Love Sunny, and we're gonna actually tweak a little bit. This Musician Love Sunny. We are looking for artists that wanna actually
Yes.
feature their songs on our show. That's how it's gonna work. I know that we supposedly have a meeting together after this show, so it's all new to him.
It's open to anything. You know, if we can get some great local musicians in and we can get them showcased or, you know, get them a little bit of attention to where it raises them to another level. and
Why
that's-
not?
That's what it's about.
Yes.
You know, nobody here's trying to be a superstar. If it happens, it happens.
Yes.
You know,
If not, enjoy the ride.
enjoy it. You know, life is not promised.
I love that.
You can never take anything with you when you leave here.
Nope.
And nobody's promised tomorrow. So when you wake up tomorrow, enjoy that day and try to do
love
it better than you
that.
did it the next day.
Now you're hired.
You know, I mean that's kind of how I live my life now. You know, when I was a younger guy, you know, I mean, I was pretty
Well,
fast.
let me ask you this: how old are you?
Oh man, Let's
Should
see.
we put it out there or no? No,
Well, I mean, you know, it's
no, I
starting,
don't put mine, so
starting to
don't.
get a little gray. We'll just say this.
We'll just keep it secret, a
We'll
secret.
just say this. I'm over 30 and I'm under 50. How about that? And we'll leave it in that zone to where
He is 41.
there's a little immaturity, but a bunch of maturity. But you have to figure that part out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Well, age doesn't matter, darling.
I don't think age matters. You know, I mean, I think it's about how you feel.
Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
about how you present yourself.
Exactly.
The positive vibe that you want to exude to everybody. You know, negative stuff, I think everybody can kind of relate about keeping it to themselves because it becomes infectious to those around us. And always passing on a kind word because somebody might be in such a bad spot and you just saying, hey man, I like that hat you got on. Or,
Yes.
hey man, you having a good day? Have a great day, man.
Yeah, recognition.
anything.
Recognition helps people's boost their energy.
It makes them feel like, you
Like
know what?
wanted.
I exist.
Yes.
I exist.
Yes.
Some people noticed me in this world.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be about you being a musician or an inspiring actor
Yes.
or
Or a talk show host.
or a CEO or
yes.
anything.
It
I
doesn't
mean,
matter what's your title.
we are all human beings. We all share the same emotions. We all share the same woes,
I
the
don't have
same
emotion.
lows, the same. Oh, I know. You're
Okay.
cutthroat. She's pretty cutthroat. But in the nicest way. She carries a smaller knife, not a big one. But, you know, that's Vegas. And you can't blame women for that here because, you know, guys
So,
here.
you know, so far nobody actually, everybody is nice to me, so.
Everybody's been really cool to me so far. You know,
Yeah.
in the, let's see, 2018, since I've been here, I've been involved in a couple of different music crowds, and everybody has been just
Yeah, we met at that
courteous,
Rock and
accommodating.
Rollers.
Yeah, rock and rollers.
Yes.
You know, and that was summer of
He was like
2018.
he was like playing his guitar, and then like he is that guy on the side of the thing, and then you're like
Nervous,
just looking
nervous,
at
you
him
know.
like, but he can play. It's like when he strike that guitar. Oh my God.
I'm trying.
So
You know.
he's just being humble. So you will hear it on our first show, Musician Love Sunny. I promise you that he's gonna play. Okay, he's gonna play. And by the way, he was actually a guest on Musician Love Sunny when I was with Kevon
Yep,
as my
yep,
co-host.
yep.
And the show on the show, he actually sing a song that they just created right in the song
Yeah.
with Timothy Dark.
We freestyled a song with Timothy Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what
Great
happened?
guy. Great guy.
What happened where that show went viral? It's over 16,000 views.
It is what it is.
You know what? I am pretty. I am smart. You know, people like me. But then
And I'm handsome and charming.
and when he started singing, I think people just, oh my God, this is the show. So
Kind of takes
anyways,
people for a loop, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? They just. How did this musician Labs Honey as a band or a country singer in here? They're just like surprised. But anyways, I think that's it. Thank you so much for gracing
You're
my
welcome.
show, and it's
You're
your
welcome.
beginning of
You're
your
welcome.
fame.
Hope to
on social
have
media
many,
shows.
many more.
Yes, I hope that
Definitely.
too. Well, thank you so much, viewers. I'm gonna have another featured guest next week on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Please stay tuned next week because you're gonna learn a lot of my guests coming up starting next week. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. And please stay safe and beautiful like me.
And thank a veteran when you get the chance.
Yes. Yes. Happy Memorial Week.
Happy
week.
Memorial Day belated weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for all your service. We appreciate you.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk World. I hope you enjoyed our featured guests for the day. Please visit us on socialmediashows.com, subscribe on our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. Don't forget to share and like and comment on our show. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next week.